In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create this machine Vise handle as fast as I can on here. We also going to go with the given dimensions with here. Certain area here is a little bit foggy, but I'll try to finish it as much as I can on it. So let's get started on it. First, you want to go to New. We're going to be working with metrics, standard, create, select sketch. We want to get the X Z plane. Select the circle, hover over to its green. What we want to do is 32 millimeter. Say OK. Extrude. What we want for this one is 51. Select the top face here. Sketch. What we want to do is get the 2-point center. Hover over it, and this is going to be 13 by 13, so type in 13, hover over to the horizontal one, type in 13 by 13 and click enter. Click OK. Select extrude. What we want on this is highlight that box, cut through just in case, and there we go. Now what we want to do is select the plane again, go to plane, tab here, and go to offset from plane. What we want on this is -13 for the plane, and enter. Okay, highlight the work plane there, sketch, go to project geometry here, highlight over that, go down to slice graphic here, open that up. Okay, what we want to do now is just get a point, draw a point, dimension it. What we want for this dimension is to be 0. And there to there, we want to get 152 for this. Perfect. Now we want to draw a line from here to here, down there to there. We're going to establish a constraint on this, so what we want from there is select that point there and the point 5. We know that that's going to be a 5 because it's we want 10 for that. 10. So there we go. Constrain that. What we want to do now is do a tangent from this line here and the circle here and there. Trim that off. And then what we want to do is complete the closing line here from there to there and say OK. Like I say, it's going to be quick, down and dirty, and we're going to get it done here. What we want for this is 8 millimeter according to the paperwork. There you have it. What we want to do is we could finish it off here, but we'll say that at the end there. So what we want to continue on is to do this here. What also I want to do is just turn this off. Okay, once we get that, let's get started with this one. So you want to go down to the tab here, the tree, select YZ, say sketch, and select the point, because actually select the project geometry first. We want to do here, and then go down to the slice graphic here, click on it, as you can see. Select the point, hover over the line all the way up, just drop it on there because we want this one to be 13. Grab the arc, snap on there in the bottom line here, snap that so it's horizontal. We establish that and do another one, and with this point here, go up to the arc, click on it. We want to close that, so we want to just draw a regular line that goes all the way there. Say OK. Select extrude. You want to do this symmetric again. We know that this is going to be 10 millimeters, so say OK on that. What we want to do now is select that face on top there. Sketch. Select the circle. Hover over till you see the green dot on those yellow line there. Just bring it down till you get that center point. What we want for this is 15 millimeter. Say OK. Now go back to extrude. Select the one that we want to extrude, and that what we want is 3 millimeter. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so once we get that done, we want to select the plane again, but what we want to do is just do a revolve to make that little handle point there. So what we're gonna be doing now is select the YZ. It's a sketch. Bring it over till you see a little bit there. What I like to do is just to add a construction line on the center point where I'm gonna start doing the revolve to here. So first I want to go to project geometry just to draw that line up, and then select this splice 2 again. Bring it over. Then draw a line, a construction line, all the way up if I can. As far as I want, but that's how far I want it. Oh well. Okay. Once we establish that, we want, here's a tricky part on this one. I was trying to figure it out, and you know, it takes a little bit longer, but I think I got it correct. Here we go. What you want to do now is basically draw those points, the dimension, the given dimension points. So select the point. First point that was given to us was 29 was the overall point. So what I'm gonna do is select that one, and there was another one that's 18 millimeter up higher. Okay, I would dimension that from here to here, and I know that was a given 29 millimeter. Actually, no, it's 29 plus the additional 16, so that should be a 45 right there. And then from that point to this point, it's given at 18 millimeter. Also, the dimension from here to this construction line is given 32 millimeter. Yes. Actually, this point, let me delete this again. It's supposed to be here, given there. And 18. That's how I got it before, and this is how we're going to be doing it. Now we're going to establish something that is a little tricky without that dimension part, so bear with me on this one. First you go there. And this, I'm assuming, is the same as the other radius dimension, so I'm going to do 42 times 2. Enter. Nope. Nope, it's not. I'm going to select the circle here, and given the radius dimension, I'm going to times 2, 42 times 2. Change that to a solid line. What I'm going to do now is just going to do a little snap on here. Select the coincident constraint, select the tangent, select that dot. Okay, that's established that point. Now it's connected to that point. So you could move it around, but as you can see, it only moved to a certain extent. So now that I established this piece here, let's do this. Okay. Now what we're going to do is the same thing. There we go. Establish that. We're going to draw another circle here. Oh. Change that to a solid line. We're going to tangent this big circle here, and then tangent these two here together. As you can see, it's all tangent. All the given dimension is pretty much there. It's the same piece there. What we're going to do now is just going to trim it off. Here, I'm kind of running out of time here on here, but I'll see what I can do to finish it off. And there you go, we have that. Now we want to draw a solid line. Make sure you turn off the construction line here. Just draw a solid straight down just to close it. I just want to close it just to make sure. Say okay. We're gonna do a revolve here. Select the axis, which is this one here. Say okay on it, and voila, we got that piece done. Now we're gonna finish it off with this piece here. So what you want to do is select that, highlight that. What we could do is also delete this piece here. We won't need that. I normally would just draw a line up, vertical here, vertical here. What I want to do with this is just offset. Just use the offset key, bring it back down to about there, because what we want for this is 5mm on this side and 5mm on this side. As you can see, it's okay. Now we're just gonna trim those off for now. Actually, let's do a dimension on that. We do have a dimension for this here. Let's bring back the project geometry on this. Put a dot there, dimension it. From there to there, it was given 83. Let's take a look at it again here. 25 for that one. Okay, so 25 for that. Here and here. So, okay, now we're gonna start trimming. Oh, mistake again. Need to do an extension on that. It didn't really touch it. There we go. Now we're just gonna cut it. There we go. Said okay. Select the extrude cut. We want select that. Actually, no, let me go back to the sketch here. Just here it is. There's an open line, so I'm gonna have to extend that. I didn't see that. Sorry about that. Okay, I think it's good. Alright, let's get it going. Okay, now we want to do is, let's try it again here. Extrude cut. Voila, it worked. Yay. Okay, there it is. And also there's one more dimension that I probably won't be able to get to. I'm running out of time here. There's a little cut here, but you could add that on too. There's a tricky way of doing it, but you could do it. But I'm gonna add a little bit of a fillet to this just to give it a look. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, you could add as much fillet as you want. It's up to you. 1mm. That's up to you on that one. Okay, that's about it. I'm running out of time. Don't forget to subscribe, and apologize for it being too long here. I was trying to figure that out. This is kind of like my second time creating this piece here. Okay.